Everyone, my name is Michelle J.G. Betty, and today I will be explaining the depreciation using the declining balance method, isang mahalagang konsepto sa engineering economy. So what is depreciation? Ano nga ba ang depreciation? This is the decrease in value of an asset over time. It is caused by wear and tear, age, or obsolescence. So, ito ang pagbaba ng halaga ng isang asset habang tumatagal. Pwedeng sa dahil sa paggamit or pagkasira o paglipas ng panahon. So, what is declining balance method? So, declining balance method is an accelerated method of depreciation. It is higher depreciation in earlier years, lower depreciation in later years, uses a constant depreciation rate applied to the book value. So, ibig sabihin, mas mataas ang depreciation sa unang taon at mas mababa habang tumatagal ang asset. Ito ay mas realistic para sa mga equipment na mabilis maluma o mawala ng value. So let's move on now to the formula. So the formula of the declining balance method is the BVM equals FC multiplied by 1 minus K to the power of M. So FC, which means the first cost, the K is the depreciation rate, the M is the number of years, and the BVM is the book value after M years. So why use declining balance method? So it is for asset that lost value quickly, more realistic for technology heavy equipment, reduces taxable income more in early years, common in business and engineering applications. So ginagamit ito kung ang asset ay mabilis bumaba ang value tulad ng computers, machines at electronics. Ito rin ay favorable sa business dahil mas mataas ang depreciation expense sa early years kaya bumababa ang taxable income. So, now let's move on to the sample problem. So, a machine costs 300,000 pesos. It has a life of 10 years with a salvage value of 20% of the first cost. Using the declining balance method, we will be finding the depreciation rate and its book value after 6 years. So, now let's have the first cost, which is the 300,000 pesos, and the N, which is the life, is the 10 years, and the salvage value is equals to 20% of the first cost, which is the 600,000 pesos. So now we will first use the salvage value formula, which is the SV is equals to FC multiplied by 1 minus K to the power of N. So the SV is the 600,000. So it is equals to 300,000 pesos multiplied by 1 minus K to the power of 10. So it will be 0.20 equals 1 minus K to the power of 10. So we will substitute. So 1 minus K is equals to 0.20 to the power of 110. It is equals to 0.8607. So K is equals to 1 minus 0.8607, and is equals to 0.1393, and it is equals to 13.93%. So this will be the depreciation rate. So now let's move on to the book value in after 6 years. So BV6 is equals to FC multiplied by 1 minus K to the power of 6. So BV6 is equals to 300,000 pesos multiplied by 1 minus 0.1393 to the power of 6, which is this is the depreciation rate, no? Like we have seen earlier, the 13.93%. So it will become the K. So BV6 equals 300,000 pesos multiplied by 0.8607 to the power of 6. So BV6 is equals to 300,000 pesos times 0.4648. So the book value after 6 years will become 139,440 pesos. So that will be all, and thank you.